Welcome to the You Need More Money podcast. I'm your host, Matt Manero, where I come to each and every week from my studio in Dallas, Texas. I'm good versus I'm hungry. The two worst words you could ever say to yourself are I'm good. Now listen, I went to cooking school, so I'm good might actually be three words. I don't know. Is I am good, is that three words? When you put them together to make am, does that make it one word? I don't know, but here's what I'm telling you. You will never hear me utter the words, I'm good. I just never look at myself as I'm good. I look at myself as hungry. I want you to look at yourself as hungry. Stop saying I'm good. And on today's quick riff, I'm going to walk you through why we say this to ourselves, and I'm going to give you 4 what I call ups, tips, skills, suggestions on how you can get yourself from stop saying I'm good and start reminding yourself that you're hungry. I mean, why do so many people say I'm good? Why do we get so comfortable at saying I'm good? The reality is it's a lie. Dude, you ain't good. You don't know when 2 planes are going to hit skyscrapers, when China's going to come in and lower the prices in your market, when regulation is going to put your ass out of business. So stop saying you're good. It's our subconscious way of talking to us and telling us, calm down, man. Take it easy. You're pushing a little too hard, buddy. Slow it up, man. Don't put me in that pain. Don't put me in that uncomfortableness. It terrifies me to the bone. Like I'm talking cut to the bone, scares me. When I hear people say that they're good, or even when my mindset tries to tell me that I'm good. Man, I ain't good. I'm hungry. Now here's all the ways that we say that we're good. We say we're good, man. We say it in our careers. We say it in our money situation. We say it with our investments. Somebody calls you and says, hey, I got this new opportunity, this new deal I'd like you to look at. And you say, man, I'm good. I don't invest in that stuff. Dude, maybe you ought to listen to that guy. Just hear him out. We certainly say I'm good when it comes to my marriage. And I'm good when it comes to my or our children. Dude, we ain't good. We know you could be bringing home those flowers to our wives or our husbands. We know we could be scheduling that date night and doing more. We know we could be spending more time with the kids. Stop saying you're good, man. Start saying I'm hungry. Here's the other thing that's starting to become really important to me. Is when we say I'm good with our health. Dude, there's a lot of room for our improvement in our health. And I'm going through it now. I'm doing the 50 pounds by my 50th birthday. I started this, tomorrow will be the start of my 5th week on this. At my peak, I was 331 pounds. And when I started this 50 by 50, which, by the way, that's February 28, 2019. That's my 50th birthday, and I'm pushing to lose 50 pounds by my 50th birthday. Let me rephrase. I'm not pushing. I'm going to do it. But I was 315 when I started this, so that takes me down to 265. And this morning on the scale, I was 296. So that's 19 pounds in just about 30 days, because tomorrow's the start of week 5. I started October 22nd. And I'm not even sure what today's date is, the 19th, I think. So almost 30 days, and I'm down 19 pounds. I'd like to get to 295 by tomorrow morning. Just to say that I dropped 20 pounds in the first 30 days would make me feel really good. But dude, when you get closer to 50, your health really starts to matter. And you guys know my story, obviously, through the book, You Need More Money, and my brother-in-law's story. I lost my best friend a couple months ago. He was 48. My wife lost her best friend at 56. I mean, guys, our health matters. And most of us say, I'm good. The pants fit, I'm good. And the reality is when we really begin to understand this food chain that's going on in America and maybe even across the world, we realize how bad our food is. I mean, guys, let's get it straight. Processed refined sugars, white breads, candies, cookies, they're freaking poison. And I'm on the keto diet I have as you guys may have heard, I put a team together. I got the nutritionist, I got the trainer, I got the chef. They bring me my food on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's keto food, very high in fat, virtually zero carbohydrates. I pee on the little stick to tell me that I'm in ketosis. My breath stinks. All that's going on. But I tell you what I get from it. I don't have the inflammation caused by that damn sugar. Man, there were times where I would get out of my bed in the morning and walk to the bathroom and I would be like, man, is this the way my life's gonna be? Am I gonna be this sore forever? And I'm telling you, on the keto, all that inflammation has gone away. So let's not say we're good with our health, because we're not good with our health. For most of us, we know we can do better and we can watch what we're eating because the marketers have convinced us that certain foods are good and it's just garbage. Anything that says natural on it, low fat, low sugar, it's all garbage, man. We need to walk around the outside of the grocery store, hit the fruit and vegetables, and for me, not even fruits, not even that many doggone vegetables, just basically fat. 75% of my diet is fat. 20% of it is protein and 5% of it is carbohydrates. So let's talk about how we get ourselves hungry. Quick 4 ups on how you get hungry. And listen, what I'm talking about, guys, is I'm talking about hungry like a hungry dog on the back of a meat truck hasn't eaten in a week. And that's a Cardone quote, and I love that one. Hungry like a dog on the back of a meat truck hasn't eaten in a week. I want you to be hungry, man. Violently hungry for more, and that way you starve the subconscious telling us we're good. Here are 4 tips. You ready? Number 1, compare up. I want you to start comparing yourself to some other people. Who's willing? Who's winning? Who's kicking your butt? Now, I don't care whether it's comparing up in another father figure or mother figure or parent, but when it comes to this podcast, we're talking about money. So how do you compare up? Man, you need to get yourself to an open house. I'm talking like go walk the mansion next Sunday afternoon and see what it's like. I was in my laundry room the other day and I'm like, man, we got no room in this laundry room. We can't put anything away. It's like every cabinet is stuffed. And then I go over to my friend's house and he's got this laundry room. He's got like beds for his dogs in it. He's got a gym in his laundry room. I'm like, oh my God, I got to compare myself up. That's step number 1 to getting yourself real hungry, is get yourself exposed to the next level. Compare up. Number 2, goal up. Dude, set some big ones, man. Some new, just big, fat, juicy goals. Stuff that really gets you doggone excited. Because the reason you say I'm good is because you're not being challenged. You get challenged when you set big, fat, juicy goals. Lose 50 pounds by your 50th birthday for me is one of them. Now let me talk about that one more step. I know I'm talking a lot about health here, but it's big on my mind. You gotta get your ass back in shape because something happens when you do it. Now look, the first couple weeks, no big deal, right? Anybody can sort of stick through the first couple weeks because of willpower, but willpower runs out, and I've had it yesterday and today, my last 2 workouts. My mind said, don't do it. You owe yourself a day off, because I'm pounding it, man. I'm getting in like 7, 8, 9, 10 workouts a week, sometimes 2 a day, obviously. And last night, I just didn't want to do it, man. I watched the Cowboy game. Cowboys beat the Atlanta Falcons last night on a nice field goal, a couple seconds to go. That was pretty cool to watch. And then I knew I had to get the workout in, but I didn't want to do it. But I forced myself to do it. I did the workout, and then I finished with a 200-meter row, which is always a great finisher for me, man. If I'm working out with weights or whatever, when I do that 2,000-meter row, it kills me. I do it, I know it's not a great time, but I do it in under 10 minutes. And I reached out to one of my buddies who's in great shape. I said, hey, what's a good time for a 2,000-meter row? He's like, yeah, anything under 6 minutes is good. I'm like, oh my God, I got some work to do. But the other thing that happens when you start getting your health in the right direction is you begin to feel that your body will do what your brain asks it to do. It's one of the reasons why I do the cold water swims. And by the way, my pool's down to 52 degrees, which is pretty damn cold, man. 58's like the right temperature, but 52 is pretty damn cold. But it tells your brain It doesn't matter what you're telling me. I'm going in this cold water. I'm going to do the extra set. I'm going to walk or run the extra mile. And then in today's boot camp here at the office, we do a boot camp at my office. We bring in a personal trainer. It's a health benefit that we offer to our staff. Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 12:15 to 12:45, we work out here in our office in the parking lot. And when the guy gave us the workout for today, which today's workout was 6 stations, biceps with bands, weighted jumping jacks with dumbbells, jump rope, burpees, push-ups, and Russian twists. And then when you finish that set, you had to run a lap around our parking lot. You started with 15 reps, and then when you came back and started your set again, you bumped it by 5, so you went to 20, and then you had to run 2 laps, and then you bump it again to 25, and you had to run 3 laps, and one guy bumped it to 30 and did 4 laps. But when he laid out that workout today, my brain said, there's no way you can do it, man. You can't run 3 laps. Dude, there's no way your fat ass is going to run 3 laps. But I stopped and I said, you know what? I'm going to tell my body what it's going to do today. I'm not going to let my brain and my body and my subconscious tell me I'm good. I got enough workouts in, I'm on track. I said, I'm going to do this. And wouldn't you know it, man? I got the 15 reps, I got the 20 reps, I got the 25 reps. I did the first lap, the 2 laps, the 3rd lap, the 3 laps. It was hardcore, but I did it. The other thing is the discipline that comes from being able to push food away and say no to it. That discipline that begins to resurrect in your mind allows you the discipline in many other areas in your life. So I can't stress enough, and I'm no expert on this subject of health, but I can't stress enough that when you health up, the domino effect is magical. And here's the last one for you. The last up on how you get your ass hungry and stay out of being I'm good zone is you accountable up. You start holding yourself accountable by telling things to other people so they can hold you accountable. I'll tell anybody about my 50 by 50. I want people to reach out to me and say, Matt, you can do this. You're on track. I can see it in your face already. You're starting to lose weight. Keep it up. That's why I got a nutritionist. My nutritionist would be bummed out if I fire her ass. Or if the chef, I call him and say, hey, don't bring me that food anymore. Or the trainer says, dude, how come you're making excuses while you're not at the 6 a.m. workouts? My guy's in the office. Dude, how come you didn't come to the boot camp today? What's up? The I'm good goes away when you start holding yourself accountable and making other people buy into it. So on that note, if anybody wants to reach out to me and say, man, keep up the good work on that 50 by 50. If anybody wants to shoot me an email, mmanero@cffnationwide.com. I appreciate it, man. Those little things matter to me, and I want you all to hold me accountable. Now, lastly on that, Billy and I are vlogging the 50 by 50, and we're going to launch that maybe in another week or so, the whole series of what I'm going through in this transformation of my body and the mindset transformation that happens in it too. So that's the takeaway for today. Don't be saying I'm good, because you're not good. Start saying I'm hungry. I'll see you down the road.